It's been almost a year since Metro took hundreds of 7000 series train cars off the tracks after a derailment. Now, they're slowly being put back in the service. And today, Metro's board met to discuss a wide range of issues plaguing the system and to find ways to improve safety and reliability. DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg was at the meeting. And Daniel, Metro says that those cars are now safe to ride.
Metro's general manager tells me that they're taking constant measurements of the wheels on those 7000 series cars, and so far they haven't found any issues. Still, some riders are skeptical. There's still no answer to what the root cause is of the derailment of a Blue Line 7000 series train last year. But Metro is stepping up its safety checks to make sure train wheels don't move too far apart.
We have a lot of data that I think it's 53,000 measurements that we have not had one wheel that has shown out of conformance.
This week, concerns were raised when a 2015 report by a Metro consultant was uncovered by the Washington Metro Rail Safety Commission. It details that Metro Rail knew of a series of issues dealing with Metro tracks that could cause wheels to move out of alignment. GM Randy Clark says they weren't hiding anything.
We gave the documents. We are following the NTSB rules around investigation, and anything the NTSB says we can push along, we are doing that.
More 7000 series cars are being put back into service even without a root cause.
There's no chance I would ever be in this position and knowingly run service that I do not believe is safe. Some
riders are still iffy about the situation.
I don't know if to believe them or not. They haven't been that forthcoming in the past.
I'm new to DC, so far I'm having a great time, and I haven't had any problems.
Yeah.
I feel very safe.
And as safety goes, Clark says there will be a bigger police presence in the system, with officers getting on and off trains and buses. Metro still needs to find a way to close a $184.7 million budget gap. Fare evasion is a big problem, so they'll be piloting solutions to add on to the current gates.
Different styles, whether they're the actual leafs themselves or kind of on the stanchions in the middle, maybe ways to not allow people to kind of slide across them as easy. But again, the whole idea is we're not into this over-policing.
Now, Clark says that the Silver Line extension project is slated to open this fall after simulated service begins on October 3rd. But if there are not more cars that are put back into circulation, that could be delayed. Phase 2 of the project could be delayed after those 6 stations on the yellow and blue lines open in late October. We're live in Southwest Washington. Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.